So as some of you know, I've not always been openly out as gay. In fact, I used to date guys. I've dated a lot of guys. And there are definitely some differences between dating a guy and dating a girl. And I just thought I'd like to point those out. The biggest difference I notice is emotions. Guys, it's like you have to pull them out of them with like pliers. It's almost impossible to get a guy to actually tell you how he feels about something, for him just to sit down and open up and talk to you about what's really going on. Not only that, but they don't want to listen to your emotions either. Okay, and then dating a girl. Well, girls have plenty of emotions. When you date guys, you have to deal with the fact that they're so emotionless and having to figure out what the hell they're thinking. But with a lot of girls, they have a lot of emotions, and you have to listen to what they feel, and you have to hear them out, and you have to be like, hey, are you okay? And then they'll be like, oh, no, I'm fine. And then they want you to ask them, no, what's really going on, or what's really wrong? I know something's wrong. They want you to want to know how they feel. They want you to listen to their feelings and their thoughts and think about them and show them how much you care about it. And I'm not saying this is like the same thing for every single girl and every single guy. I've dated a guy who was so full of emotions like a girl, and he'd cry about things, and I'd have to soak up my tears to comfort him, which was just annoying. For the majority of the guys I dated, you have to pull those emotions out. You have to like dig really deep. But for girls, they're laying right there at the surface, and they're just waiting for you to ask how they are, or are you sure you're okay? Because as soon as you do, they'll come sit down next to you and they'll tell you all about their emotions. And you have to listen and care and be loving and supporting, even if you have your own emotional stuff going on. But when you're with a girl, they really want you to listen to them, and they want to share their emotions, and you have to find a way to handle it. Because no matter how bad you are emotionally at that moment, you have to put your emotions aside and listen to someone else's. And sometimes you just have so much on your plate already, you can't handle their emotions, but you have to, because it's your job as being a good girlfriend to your girlfriend. I mean, that's not like there's one that I prefer over the other. I think I would really love if there was like a medium. Because one is they overflow with emotions and you have to handle it and cope and be supportive. And the other one is, I have no idea what you're feeling and I feel totally not connected to you because you just aren't expressing yourself to me and I just don't know what's going on. So it's either you're either totally clueless about how the person feels and what's really going on inside their head, or you know every thought inside their head and you have to be supportive and listen to every single thought. If there was an in-between where it's like, oh, this is how I feel, but, you know, that's all I really have to say, that'd be great. The feminine touch versus the masculine touch. Women, say you get a cut on your finger and you're bleeding, or your scab broke or something. Women will get a band-aid, put the Neosporin in, and put it around your finger. You know, that little kind of nurturing, motherly-ish touch. And then the manly touch. Maybe I should say not as much manly, but masculine. Because that's more so what I'm aiming for here. Getting picked up and carried. Because, you know, only some girls can carry other girls. Not all can. I can carry my girlfriend, but she can't carry me. Which is, you know, sometimes sad. Because I miss being carried. Picked up. But that's okay. There's pros and cons to dating girls and dating guys. When you date a girl, you get someone that's really sensitive and caring, who you feel like you can open up to and express your emotions to. But then you also have to hear their emotions. When you date a guy, you have that sense of security that if you go out and wander around the neighborhood at night, you know that you're safe because you're with your man. That they're strong and big and they'll protect you. Seeing as though you're dating a strong and big guy. If you're dating a scrawny, short guy who's not really, you know, muscly or anything, you might be out of luck in that department. But, I mean, this whole thing varies person to person, because some guys can't pick up a girl, but they're very nurturing and feminine. It's more about femininity, I don't know if that's a word, and masculinity than being a girl and guy. but you're most likely to find the feminine stuff in a female and the masculine stuff in a male. You know, for all those years, when I dated guys, I found security in them, and I found friendship. And although maybe the sexual attraction was not there, the friendship was. There are definitely perks to dating a guy and perks to dating a girl. It's all about your personal preference. I prefer women. I'm a lesbian, and that's not going to change. But I'm not going to say that there was not perks to being with a guy over being with a girl. There are perks on both ends. Thanks for watching.